Punch. Yes. Are you drinking now, right?
Aquille, what's going on?
Cool. Can't complain.
Bro, I see you now punching and I'm watching our Tito's. You ever pay ride the bus?
Yeah.
Alright, when the podcast done, we'll get to the cards.
Alright, no see.
It's not no magic trick. Bro, how did the name Crimson Crew originate?
But I was always a fan of the Weird Crew because I liked pumping with your friends. When we kind of just came out with a new event, I like to talk when we started to tell people about the new event and things. It was like, from older people in the industry, there's like, hey, new blood on the block, new blood coming out, young blood. So I started to do some research and I was like, well, the color is new blood now. And the color of new fresh blood is actually crimson red. And I kind of just like the name. It's not really to reflect blood or anything. Crimson and Crew just kind of went together.
When was Crimson Crew founded?
To be honest, I started doing events in 2013, 2014. Started with 1990 in 2017. So we would have been founded around April, May 2017 in preparation for 1990 in July.
Bro, how did you come up with the 1990 theme event, dog? Like, I went to that event, I felt like I was back as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, though. So, why you come up for that event?
That's actually our first concept ever. And it's very funny because back then I came up with that concept. It stemmed from a lot of people that I was seeing a lot of tweets. And it was like, boy, I don't know why somebody don't throw an old school party now. Like, I trying to hear the music come back in the day. And I was like, hey, boy, somebody should really throw this. I blew my mind. Like, why nobody doing this? So I went to one of my friends in the industry and I told her I have a concept. And I was like, I want to do a throwback soca cruise. And we only playing throwback soca music. She was like, I think I was small with idea. She was like, think about it on our boat. You can scale and I think you have a gold mine of an idea here. She was like, put it on land. So that's when I was like, all right, we're doing orange genres on land. And you know what? We ran to people just like us in the 90s. Like, we had to do something with a splash. So, you know, we was like, but everybody come out in their 90s clothes. We played all kind of 90s music come back in the day. And it was like only 90s to early 2000s music. We capped it at 2006. Now we kind of expanded to 2008, 2010. But back then it was 1990 to 2006 only.
Which carnival band did you play with on the road? And how was that experience?
We had a section in Spurk that we share with live events. The Spirit Mass is in its second year right now. This was the second year completed. They delivered a product that was exceptional. I had a great time last year. We had a great time this year. The band was phenomenal. Everybody had energy on the road. Everybody had a good time on the road. And it was a quality service that you see from the mass band. Big up Spirit, big up Spirit. They did what needed to be done in the mass industry.
What were two challenges that happened while you were hosting the event?
During the event is a challenge in itself. Like, it's just a series of challenges that you had to overcome every single time. One main scenario that sticks out to me, and if anybody who goes to our events is watching this, I had to move out the new year and renounce the venue and everything was planned out and everything. And it turned out that the person who was in charge of the venue turned out to be a scammer. 4 days before the event, the man tried to shake us down and extort us for double the price of what he was trying to charge us initially. And we was not taking that, obviously. But it's very difficult to move venues 4 days before your event. Organize, everything that we had to organize, go to a fresh venue and map that out and put that out within 4 days. And then day the venue within that space of time. I think that was one of our biggest challenges that we ever faced. And then, the thing is that people don't see behind the scenes when we're doing events. This year at Vibe Carnival, we were robbed actually the night before the event. Yeah, people came in and tried to steal some of our infrastructure and some of our equipment. Thankfully, we stopped them. We only got to go with like a few bulbs and a few lights and that kind of thing. But it's things that people don't see behind the scenes. These things happen all the time, and it's just challenges they had to overcome right through like everything worked out in the end. The event was a success.
What were two best moments while hosting events?
For every single event that we do, the party just bumping. They see the vibration of everybody having a good time. And the amount of people that start with it, you might have started at 200 or 250 people. And then you see 2,000 people just bumping in your event, looking at that, it's just like, hey, boy, it's like a real amazing feeling now.
Bro, what is something that Crimson Crew must have at the events besides the people, the music, the alcohol, the food?
A good energy. That's something that we encourage our patrons to come out with every single time. Our committee, our service providers, our staff, everybody come out with a smile on their face. Leave this our vibes home. If it's our stay home. And that's my motto for all events. We will provide all the elements of a quality event, and all you had to do is bring your positive energy and you will have a good time.
Which one had more vibes? Tide or Tropic?
I would say Tide have more steam because it's a nighttime cruise. Tropic is just untouchable in terms of vibes and energy. You can't replicate that outside of the season. It's just a natural energy that's formed on Carnival Sunday. People jumping and waving, people banging the ceiling, people climbing up on things, they climbing up on each other. I think they just have vibes in their own unique way.
What is one thing that you would change in the event coordinating industry?
I want everybody to come out and give 10 out of 10 excellence every single time. From the promoters, service providers, staff, everybody. Come out and take pride in your work. Have a positive attitude when you're serving and dealing with people. And also, if everybody put 10 out of 10 effort every single time, I think we could elevate our entertainment industry far beyond what we are.
Where do you see Crimson Crew in the next 5 years?
That's something now I've been giving a lot of thought to recently. Aside from scaling our events past what we are right now, it will be to maintain a quality product. So we have things that we are about to launch very soon as well, to new events, and also connecting the culture a little better and a little more, and telling the story of Trinidadian and Trinbagonian culture.
What do you recommend to your audience or anybody who have a passion for starting their own event committee?
If you think you have one idea and you think you have something viable, jump in one time. Everybody who starts off doing this thing will have a bus party at some point in time. You had to be okay with making mistakes, and you had to be okay with failing. You had to learn to accept failure and learn from it. Like, everything is a lesson, and keep going.
This is the CPatts Live Talks. Aquille, Crimson Crew, Chris Patterson. Bro, thanks so much for your time.
Alright, that's your scene. Go big up yourself.
Bro, right already, boss?
Here we go.
You will have 5 chances, and for every one that you get wrong, you gotta take a shot. I will have 5 chances, and for each one that I get wrong, I have to take a shot.
Alright, no see. Hearts.
There's a shot there.
Right.
Less than 5?
Nah.
What suit?
Clubs. Come on.
Oh, come on. Black or red?
Black.
What suit?
Hearts.
Ooh,
Black or red?
black.
Suit.
Wait.
Higher, lower than 5.
Higher. Huh.
Black or red?
Red.
Alright, last one.
Alright.
Suit.
Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, bro. That game was real good vibes, dog. And the same energy that we put into this game, the same energy that everybody had to bring for the next Crimson Crew event.
See you, mama. See you there.
Bro, you see me there for sure.